Thailand is a true gem that shows more and more strange things as you discover it. Actually, the name of its capital city, Bangkok, is just a shortened version of the full name that contains 21 words and is the longest city name in the world. Thailand attractions have a special vibe that makes even ordinary things seem unique. From restaurants filled with condoms and poo souvenirs to houses deep in the trees to adorable corgis in a cafe. Moreover, Thai people worship lifelike dolls, print their selfies on totally unexpected things, and even David Beckham has found his place in a Buddhist temple. Our channel feels like this great country can't be left unnoticed, and that's why we invite you to discover Thailand's 10 strangest things. Let's jump right in. Number 10. Wat Rong Khun. Wat Rong Khun, also called the White Temple, is located in Chiang Rai in the northern region of Thailand. From a distance, the temple is nothing but fascinating, with a stark white exterior that draws the attention of tourists long before they make their way to the temple's entrance. When they finally get there, they'll find demons guarding the entrance. Do we have your attention yet? By taking a closer look, you'll find that the architecture is fascinating to say the least. This is no traditional Buddhist temple, created by the noteworthy artist Chalamchai Kusutpipat. The temple exhibits traditional Buddhist motifs in a seemingly dark way. Still on temples, tourists know this other Buddhist temple as David Beckham Temple. Though its actual name is Wat Peti Wat, the explanation of how the famous soccer player is connected to spiritual practice is pretty mind-blowing. The head monk of the temple is a big Manchester United supporter, so he decided to place a little idol of David inside the temple. Beckham doesn't play for Manchester United anymore, but his figure remains a significant tourist attraction. Number 9. A food market in the middle of the railway tracks. It's not every day you get to see a food market on train tracks, and even though this looks pretty impractical, this is precisely what happens at the Mae Klong Railway Market. Every day, the sellers and buyers meet to exchange goods for money, but at any time, a train could come by. They come past 6 times a day, and everyone has just 3 minutes to move their items and themselves. This traditional Thai market is known to pose a unique spectacle for every visitor and sells various items ranging from vegetables, foods, and fruits. Although the train moves slowly through the narrow market area, there have been some casualties over the years, and the market is considered to be the most dangerous on the planet. Number 8. Wat Mae Ket Noi. If you're looking for the most unusual places in Thailand, Wat Mae Ket Noi should definitely not miss your list. Also known as the Temple of Hell. This place showcases many sculptures and paintings which symbolizes numerous concepts associated with Buddhism and a vivid description of Naraka as discussed by Buddha. Apart from depicting what hell entails, the temple also describes nirvana, showcasing those who have attained enlightenment. Likewise, Wang Sang Suk Hell Garden is not your typical garden. Instead of blossoming flowers and colorful shrubbery, tourists find gruesome images and statues portraying the future of those sent to hell to pay for their sins. Buddhist Hell is situated just outside the capital on the way to Pattaya. The entrance fee is free, though donations are accepted. Number 7. A festival dedicated to monkeys. Yet another funny thing about Thailand is that in November, there's an annual Lop Buri Monkey Festival hosted in front of Phra Praying Samyot Temple in the province of Lop Buri. The locals invite over 600 monkeys to feast on a buffet of over 2 tons of delicious food that the locals have all been lovingly prepared. The monkeys' menu comprises grilled sausages, rice, salad, tropical fruits, and even ice cream. The festival is hosted out of the belief that good luck will follow those from treating the monkeys with respect. The locals also do it as a way of saying thank you to the furry creatures who bring thousands of tourists to the city each year. All those who appreciate any and all monkey business will get a massive kick out of this unusual festival. Number 6. The fish that swim in the abandoned mall. The New World Mall in Bangkok was abandoned after a fire caused damage to the roof, and it was later flooded by rainwater. The disused building began to attract mosquitoes because of the stagnant water. In an effort to rid the area of these annoying insects, the locals in the area brought freshwater tilapia into the mall. Now, the abandoned building is filled with hundreds of fish, and it's not every day that you get to see a broken escalator with fish swimming next to it. These fish have breathed new life into the ruin, which tourists now visit to marvel at the fish. Locals even sell food to feed the fish. Number 5. Thailand is home to a fish that can walk on land. Built like no other fish in the world, the Cryptotora thamacola, also referred to as the blind waterfall climbing cavefish, uses 2 front and 2 back fins to propel itself up waterfalls. In fact, it crawls on the Earth's surface the same way that any 4-footed animal would. This is pretty remarkable, as the Cryptotora thamacola's skeletal adaptations for walking have never been observed at any type of fish before now. While the cavefish's anatomy is described as being salamander-like, the cavefish is actually a distant relative of the commonly famous pet goldfish. Number 4. The Wat Pa Tak Sue Walkway. For one reason or another, tourists fancy attractions that appear dangerous. One way for visitors to get this adrenaline rush is by walking on one of several skywalks located around the world. From China to Canada, tourists have been enjoying tiptoeing their way along these see-through walkways, and now Thailand finally got one of its own. Situated in the quiet province of Nong Khai is Wa Pha Tok Swai. Here, tourists find a U-shaped glass walkway. It just opened in 2016, and daredevils and tourists alike have been coming together to walk along this glass-surfaced attraction. Those who dare venture out on this narrow walkway will have a stunning view of the Mekong River and into Laos. Number 3. Samut Prakan, an ancient city with amazing buildings. This ancient city is 320 acres of breathtaking gardens, water, and ancient architecture. The city itself is a mini replica of the country, representing its most significant buildings and structures. In addition, there are over 116 monuments that are placed in particular geographic positions with the same design. The main idea is to preserve the authentic and rich Thai culture for the upcoming generations. The Sumeru Mountain Palace is one of the most impressive of these buildings. A giant anon fish guards it. Number 2. Sarab Morakot. Located in the middle of a tropical forest, Sarab Morakot is one of the unique places to visit in Thailand to treat your eyes. It's famous for its crystal clear waters, where you'll be overwhelmed by nature's beauty when the day is full of sunshine. This pool gets created with a runoff natural spring water that comes down from a pond of crystal clear blue waters. People can see the bubbling water when they're there due to minerals being settled down in the pool. The place is a surreal escape when you're tired of the day-to-day worries of life. Talk of free therapy. And at number 1, the smallest mammal in the world, the rare Kitti's hognose bat. It's not just man-made things in Thailand that are peculiar, but also animals. The tiny kitty hognose bat in particular. According to SciTech Daily, this bat is the world's smallest mammal, around 29 to 33 millimeters in length, and weighs about 2 grams. Also, the tiny bat species are rare and limited to one province in western Thailand, where they can be found in limestone caves along the riverside. It seems that there is still more to learn about these mammals, but they're fascinating and adorable little creatures. Well, from the 10 strangest things discovered in Thailand, you now realize how weird the country actually is. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. We believe you enjoyed our video, so be sure to give us a thumbs up and share it. And also, subscribe to our channel and ring the notification to get notified when we upload new and interesting content. Goodbye.